Apartment rents are skyrocketing here in Houston, but just because you're paying big bucks, it doesn't mean you're getting your money's worth.
No, it doesn't. And tonight, the 11 News I-Team looks at an apartment complex with so many problems, even the fire department is worried. Here's our Courtney Zubowski.
You can't get much shishier than this neighborhood. River Oaks, one of the ritziest spots in town. Fancy homes, fancy cars, but what some don't fancy is this.
It was horrifying. It was just so horrifying.
A 17-story high-rise right in the heart of it. And it's not the outside, but what's on the inside.
If you tell people the reality of living there, they either think you're insane,
Conditions tenants like V.K. Smith say they faced,
or that can't possibly be,
while forking out big bucks in monthly rent.
or that you are certainly being dramatic and exaggerating.
So are they? Follow us for the grand tour.
This is the second flood in my closet in a month.
First stop, this apartment that comes with running water, too much water, escaping out of the building's pipes and plumbing. But it's not just the apartments with this problem. Next, the lobby, where we find the overhead lights also acting like a leaky faucet.
When the water pipes burst in your ceiling, you had the holes in the ceiling.
And Smith says there were also problems with the AC and broken elevators. In 4 years, she says she went through 14 managers.
Horrible. It's been a very horrible experience.
But the worst problem, says former tenant Chris Abercrombie, was something she had suspected about the building.
I asked the fire marshal to go out there and do an inspection.
A lack of fire safety, and fire inspectors found that the high-rise hadn't had a working fire alarm system in a month. So, how dangerous is that? Ask a firefighter and he'll tell you. A high-rise blaze like the one at this Houston building is a life-threatening nightmare.
Not just a danger to citizens and occupants, it's also a danger to firefighters.
So we talked to Roy Lozano with the Houston Fire Department about the River Oaks.
Based on the pattern, would you want you or one of your family members living at 3435 Westheimer?
I wouldn't advise that, not with that many egregious violations. I wouldn't advise that.
Because the I-Team discovered the recent fire alarm breakdown wasn't their first. Year after year, they'd been cited for it being down or for not maintaining it again and again and again.
Violation, violation.
And there were other problems, like missing fire extinguishers, emergency lights not working, missing exit signs, and more. So we had to ask,
How have they not been shut down?
It's very difficult to shut down an occupancy because, one, what are you going to do with all the residents?
and he adds,
Unfortunately, the ownership of this company is out of state. Made it very difficult to hold somebody accountable.
well, how about this man, Jeffrey J. Cohen, who owns this multi-million-dollar estate and is the CEO of the company that not only owns the River Oaks, but also property all over the U.S. A representative for Cohen declined our request for an interview, but sent us a statement in part saying that their highest priority is to protect the health, safety, and well-being of their residents, which is why they have a 24-hour concierge and a full staff. That they are proud of the work they do to ensure the safety of the residents in the property, and they have worked hard to maintain and improve the River Oaks high-rise.
Is 3435 typical of all high-rises in Houston?
Absolutely not.
Now, the spokesperson for the River Oaks high-rise says the fire alarm there is now in working order. As far as the flooding, its representative said that pipes in older buildings do break, but when leaks are identified, they're worked on. Finally, HFD says it plans to re-inspect the building sometime in the next few weeks and are also reconsidering how often they should inspect problem high-rises. Courtney Zubowski, KHOU 11 News.